Good day, fellow teachers. My name is Hazel Ann Butcher. Welcome to the first of a series of videos demonstrating how to help students collaborate online. Recently, the Ministry of Education released a resource packet for educators outlining tips and best practices for remote teaching. One practice that featured heavily was having students collaborate. And it's no wonder. Collaboration is an important 21st century skill, one of those 4 C's that students need to be prepared for the world. In our face-to-face classes, we've all employed our favorite strategies to help students work together. However, doing this in the online classroom is not as cut and dried. This series of videos, which I'll publish over the coming weeks, will demonstrate some easy collaborative and cooperative teaching strategies commonly used in the regular classroom and modified for online teaching. I've linked the entire playlist in the description box to make it easy for you to find all the strategies as they're published. So let's get straight to our first strategy. Think, Pair, Share. ThinkPairShare and its variation WritePairShare is one of the most popular collaborative techniques used by teachers. Developed by Professor Frank Lyman, it is a valuable tool to foster communication and promote critical thinking, and it can be used in any subject area with any student, regardless of age. Students activate their prior knowledge to approach the question or problem individually and learn from each other when they work in pairs. ThinkPairShare is an easy 3-step process in the classroom. The teacher poses an open-ended question and allows students time to answer it individually. In the second step, students are paired together. They share their ideas with each other and come up with a refined response. The third step is where they share their response with the teacher or with the class. So now we're going to look at how to use ThinkPairShare in the online classroom. How to use ThinkPairShare in a synchronous class. The only tools you would require to use ThinkPairShare in your live online class would be a video conferencing tool such as Zoom, Google Meet, or Microsoft Teams, and you would use a shareable document such as Google Slides or Google Docs. And you know, of course, that I'm partial to Google Slides. So in the first step, the teacher poses the open-ended question or problem, and he or she allows the class time to think of their responses individually. Step 2 is where the teacher places pairs of students in breakout rooms where they talk to each other, share their ideas, and come up with a unified response. Step 3 is when the pair of students share their responses with the teacher, either by submitting a shared document or they share it with the class orally. Implementing Think, Pair, Share in the asynchronous class is as easy as using the collaborative features of a Google document or a Microsoft Word document. As always, step 1 involves the teacher posing an open-ended question. Each student takes time to come up with his or her individual response. In step 2, students are paired up. Each pair has editing access to a single document. They collaborate to come up with a unified response that incorporates and refines both their ideas. They can discuss and negotiate their responses using the comment feature. Here's what that looks like in practice. Step 3 is as simple as submitting the finished document to the teacher via email. The peer group can also share their response with the class orally in the next live session or publish their document to a class website or wiki. As I mentioned earlier, ThinkPairShare can be used in any subject with any age group. In the online classroom, It's especially powerful when paired with the gallery walk strategy, which I will demonstrate in my next video. So I'm curious to know, do you use ThinkPairShare? And how do you use it in your regular classroom as well as online? Please share your ideas in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please like and share with your teacher friends. I also invite you to subscribe to the channel to be notified when I publish future videos. Finally, I'd like to encourage you to keep doing the great job you've been doing. Teaching is hard, but you're making a world of difference to your students. By embarking on this new journey with them, you're showing them by example that consistent action eventually leads to big results. Until next week, God bless.